the tracks of the Northern Plains Railroad. We went from Thief River Falls, Minnesota to Kenmare, North Dakota. Why don't you spend a day with me and I'll show you what they can do.
Good morning, Northern Plains Railroad.
We're your Northern Plains Railways, in years and rolling fine. We're your Northern Plains Railways, your partners on the line.
We're carrying upwards of $20 to $25 million worth of grain inventory per month as we speak, and so every day that train is maybe late or can't get here on time, it's money.
Yeah. So you've got to have a dependable rail service.
No question about it.
And is Northern Plains that?
I believe it.
And what do you think it is that makes them do such a good job?
Well, I think it's just the communication that we have with the guys. You know, it's not always what we want to hear, you know, when cars are getting delayed and that type of thing, but when they know they're getting them, we know we're getting them.
Some of the inside diagonal load braces are shot, so we're replacing them. We're replacing some of the slope sheets that are worn out beyond repair. So a lot of the cars out there aren't getting any newer, and there's a lot more older cars than there are newer cars because it costs so much, you know, to purchase a new car. So they're putting money into repairing the older cars that are out there. Things have just been booming. We're doing a lot of work for Canadian Pacific. Some work for Genesee, Wyoming, and various other car handling companies.
One day, an elevator in El Laredo had a problem that mandated changes. Management, farmers, and customers had to have a partner that listened and understood what was ahead. A new service product to deliver premium barley for the malting of beer and making of cereals was developed. With Northern Plains Railroad providing customized service, El Laredo is toasting a solid future.
I need to load 50 to 75 cars of barley a month. Can you do this for me?
And when you came to NPR, what was their answer?
We'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
What was this place like back when you first started?
Well, when I first started, we had 3 Jeep 35s, the 01, the 02, the 03. Of course, those are the ones that are painted NPR colors. Dirt floor, no toilet facilities. And since then, we've acquired quite a number of, you know, our fleet has grown. Right now, we have 11 Jeep 35s, 2 of those are out west, and 3 SP40-2s, and a GP9 here and there. We use for switching, we use for the elevators. It's just growing in leaps and bounds.
And why do you think that is? What is it about the Northern Plains Railway that made this short line, short amount of time, grow and prosper?
That would definitely be customer service. I mean, people out there really, really like the railroad, and we bend over backwards for them. The crossings are all upgraded. The elevators just really like us.
Another great service Northern Plains Railroad offers is our track construction and maintenance division. Called the Northern Plains Rail Services, we are an established rail contractor in North Dakota and Minnesota. Our projects range from routine track maintenance to customer expansions. From track construction to daily operations, Northern Plains Railroad is your full-service rail provider.
We were like the first loop track on CP, so that took a little time to get used to leaving in.
Something about a short line that makes it a little easier to work with?
I guess I'm a small town boy. You get more of the one-to-one, or more of a name than a number. You know, and it's, to me, I guess it's been good. So.
Good partnership, good communication seem to go hand in hand.
Yeah.
We've talked about partnerships, and this is an excellent example. The loop track allows for modern shuttle trains to expedite loading and reduces costs. Working together, the Canadian Pacific Railway, the elevator, a major grain company, and Northern Plains Railroad each have a role to perform in this successful effort. We're in the shop building of the Lake Superior Railroad Museum in Duluth, Minnesota, and beside me is Northern Pacific passenger coach number 517. She didn't always look this good. She spent most of her life wearing the colors of another railroad. But thanks to a generous donation from the Northern Plains Railway, we were able to restore her to her 1940 color scheme inspired by Raymond Loewy. Now I can tell you two things about donations of time and talent. Usually it means that when we have the time, we'll lend you our talent. Well, it wasn't that way with the Northern Plains Railway. They took on this project as if it were a cash-paying job. It went into the shop, it was cleaned, it was stripped, it was rebuilt, and then it was repainted and returned to us in a timely manner. That's the kind of partnerships that are important. And if that's the kind of partnership you want, I can promise you the Northern Plains Railroad will deliver more than their share.
My name is Dennis Dalby. I manage the Fordville Co-op elevator at Fordville, North Dakota. And we've seen a huge improvement since Northern Plains Railroad became our service provider. Some of the things that I like about them is their willingness to work together, and it's a lot more personal relationship. Their service has been great, and we really enjoy doing business with them. I think that every year they've been here, they've just gotten better and better.
The NPR started as a group of people with ability, striving to meet each and every customer's needs. We've grown to a complete transportation rail services company. With the ability to handle long trains, we repair hundreds of rail cars and locomotives. We've built or replaced over 100 miles of track. When you do business with us, you will find that same can-do attitude each and every day.
We're your Northern Plains Railways, your partners through and through. We're your Northern Plains Railways, come and see what we can do.